the family want me to convey a message that the judicial process must be respected. There must be absolutely no interference with the independence of the court.
Siya ang lead defense counsel ni PRRD, siya si Nicholas Kaufman. Ang sabi niya, ang ICC daw ay walang jurisdiction sa Pilipinas kasi ang Pilipinas may mga korte daw gumagana. Totoo naman. We have barangay court before going to regular court. We have Court of Appeals, and the last resort, we have Supreme Court. Kung sa tingin ni Gobyernong Marcos kulang pa yung korte kaya pinadala si PRD sa ICC, dagdagan natin, isama natin ang Congressman Court. Hindi ba nagpapakulong sila ng mga tao pag hindi nila gusto yung sagot? Talagang nilabag talaga ang due process.
Ang liwanag po ng Interpol, sinabi ng Interpol, hindi wanted si Presidente Duterte ng Interpol, wanted ng ICC. Sila lang ang ginamit na kasangkapan.
Ganun nga ho yun, ganun pa rin. Pero,
hindi ganun yun, pagkaiba. Kasi kung minsan, maraming wanted talaga sa Interpol. Kaya nagtataka po ako, hindi naman siya wanted sa Interpol. Interpol tayo ng Interpol, tapos hindi tayo bahagi ng ICC. Ba't nagkaganto?
hindi naman ho kami nag-withdraw sa ICC ang Pangulong Duterte po.
Well, the President has already said that we will not cooperate, and that's precisely because at this point we have no legal duty to cooperate.
In the main appeal brief, you cited legal errors. Can you share some of those legal errors?
Well, we reiterated but explained more fully why we say that the pretrial chamber erred in ruling that the ICC still has jurisdiction over us. The pretrial chamber declared that the court still has jurisdiction because according to the Rome Statute, notwithstanding the withdrawal of a member state, the ICC retains jurisdiction over crimes that were committed during the time that the withdrawing member state was still a member. Now, we pointed out something in our appeal brief. That is not exactly correct. The court must retain jurisdiction at the time that its exercise of that jurisdiction is called upon. So it's not enough that the crimes were committed during the time that the withdrawing member state was still a member. It must also be important to note that at the time you will exercise that jurisdiction, that member state was still a member. All right. So in our particular case, the request by the ICC prosecutor to commence his investigation, that triggered the exercise of jurisdiction by the ICC. And when was that? That was already in September of 2021. Our withdrawal had become effective in March of 2019, Karen. So at the time that the exercise of jurisdiction was triggered, we were no longer a member of the ICC and we have no legal duty anymore to cooperate.
Kaya hindi na tayo kabahagi ng ICC.
Ang ICC kailangan niya ng mga bansa katulad ng Sudan, Somalia, Haiti, siguro sa ibang lugar sa Afghanistan, sa mga lugar na medyo magulo at walang gobyerno, doon sila pumasok. Tayong organisado ang ating gobyerno na may sistema ng hustisya. Huwag na nila tayo pakialaman. Huwag kayo pupunta sa lugar na maaaring ang ICC pakialam. Kasi dito, hindi sila pwede pakialam talaga rito. Sa ibang bansa, kung tingin natin ay may pagkaalangan, mag-usap muna kami kung aalis sila. Hindi kayo pag-usap sa kanila. Hindi natin sila kailangan sa ating bansa. Hindi natin sila gustong pumunta rito. At wag silang pupunta rito. Sapagkat ang gagawin nila ay usurpation of authority ng Philippine government. Magkakaproblema tayong lahat.
Huwag nyo kami damay, Sekretary. Problema nyo yun. Mga nagplano sa ICC kay President Duterte.
With the judges and for all the parties. Every case at the International Criminal Court is always a highly charged case from a political point of view. There are participants in that process. There's the prosecution, there's the defense, and also there are the victims. The victims' counsels will make their submissions in court. their right to make these submissions must be respected. It can have a negative impact on the proceedings if, as I said, the media or the supporters turn against the judicial process. The judicial process must be respected. As I've said, this issue is the subject of intense debate in the Philippines. But let's just put the politics on one side and the judicial process on the other side. It's the judges who decide when to hear that argument. Obviously, I would like it to be heard first of all. I believe that there are compelling arguments and I will seek to persuade the judges, but the people who decide at the end of the day are the judges themselves. It's not my job to presume anything here. I believe that there is a strong argument for the lack of ability to exercise jurisdiction given the Philippines' withdrawal from the Rome Statute. I hope that the judges will accept my submission. Once again, interim release is a complex process. We're considering it and we will file it at the appropriate time.